Hi friends, I'm here with a yoga offering. As always, please go at your own pace, rest whenever you need to, and feel free to skip things or change things if they're not working for you today. Let's begin sitting. If you have something you want to sit up on, you might grab it, a blanket, cushion, block, and come into a comfortable cross-legged position. You can either close your eyes or take a soft gaze towards the floor in front of you. Start to slow down your breath. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed or open them as it's useful for you throughout your practice. Let's begin by taking the right arm up. We'll bend it straight back on itself. Grab your elbow, take it back, and you might move or shift around to explore within the pose. Release, arm up, open it out, take it across, and then hook with the other arm. Hug it in as close as you can. And as you do this, draw back through your right shoulder so you're still square across your chest. Release, arm out, rotate your thumb to point down, bring it around behind your back, so back of your hand is at your waist, interlace fingers at your waist, pull the knuckles around towards the front, and then elbows go towards one another. From here you can circle your right shoulder a couple times. Keeping fingers interlaced, reach both arms back, open up the chest. You're welcome to stay upright or fold forward, and folding could be just dropping the head or coming part way or all the way to the floor. You may be reaching arms up and back away from you. Release, come up, hands to knees, round back. Roll your way back up, and then recross your legs so the other leg is in front or on top. Take the left arm up, bend it straight back on itself, grab your elbow, and take it back. Release, left arm up, open it out, take it across, hook with the other arm, hug it in close. Going right to your edge, wherever that is, and that includes honoring your limits. Not going to what your edge used to be or what my edge is, but where it works for you right now, but paying close attention at those places. You're not going by memory, bypassing the real-time feedback your body's giving you. Let's release, arm out, thumb points down, wrap it around. This time when you go to interlace your fingers, try the other thumb on top, elbows go towards one another, and then circle your left shoulder. Keeping fingers interlaced, reach both arms back, open up the chest, and then fold any amount. Release, come up, hands to knees, round back. Lean away from your hands and your knees. Roll your way back up. Let's bring the feet to the floor, hip width apart. Shift your hands to the floor in front of your feet and take a little rock front to back. Try and keep the knees in line with the hips, in line with the toes, everything parallel. And just explore your range of motion. Stretching calves as you go back, toes as you go forward. Also noticing your hands, waking up the palms of the hands, getting them ready for more weight. And then drop the heels, lift the hips, and shift your weight back to hang and ragdoll. Feet hip width apart, parallel. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. Take any arm position, including support through the arms. Take any movement here. And then plant your hands near the front of the mat. Let's step back into a high push-up position. Hands right under shoulders. Nice long line from your head to your heels so your hips aren't dipping or lifting. Right in line with the shoulders and the heels. Abdominals engaging. And let's hold here for several more breaths. If this is compromising your wrists at all, do this on your forearms instead. And then the elbows will be right under the shoulders. Really engaging core, but can you soften your face? One more breath here. Come onto one hand or one forearm for a side plank. Other arm can be at the hip or extending. If this is challenging to balance, you can place one foot in front of the other to have a little more surface area. Can you find ease even in strong poses? One more breath here. Come over to the other side. To the opposite hand or forearm. Modify or adjust how you need to. So you might change your footing for a little more stability. Can you feel the back of the neck extending the same line as the rest of the spine? So whether you're looking up or out or down, back of the neck is nice and long. Last breath here. Let's release. Come back to neutral. Lower all the way down onto your belly. And let's get set up for a little back bend. So you could take this as low or high as you like. Little baby cobra, or testing the waters, maybe coming higher, opening up the front side. You could take up dog, where hands are right under shoulders. Wherever you are, shoulders are back and down. Nice long neck. And then let's come back to down dog, hips high. Take your time getting into this first down dog of class. You may want to pedal out your feet a little bit, bending one knee. As you press the opposite heel towards the floor, waking up the backs of the legs. And then drop the knees. Let's sink back to child's pose, releasing hips to the heels. Forehead to the floor. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left. And then pull back through the right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. And back to center. Let's lift up through table, come back through down dog, bend your knees, look forward, step or hop your feet to the front of your mat, inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold, let your head hang. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Let's take a full A-series sun salutation. Next inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Let's take 5 deep breaths in down dog or child's pose or sitting. Any neutral shape, more important than the shape. Come back to the quality of your attention, focused, present. Quality of your breath, slow and deep. One more breath here. Come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward, inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. It's time from down dog. Take your right leg up to the ceiling. Bend your knee to your chest and start circling this bent right knee. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. Circle your ankle a few times, pulling the hips up and back as you do. Big circles both directions. Take your leg a little higher and then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. And right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge. Inhale, arms up. Settle in, sink hips low. Each inhale, look for space, length, expansion. Each exhale, more grounding, more ease. Last breath here. Tip forward, standing splits, hands to the floor or to a couple of blocks. We'll do this with hips square and with the upper body letting go, like ragdoll. Stretching that left leg straighter, longer, higher, but letting it be where it is. Last breath here. Step back. Warrior one. Inhale, arms up. Sink low, deep bend in the front leg. Straight long back leg. Last breath. Release, make your way to down dog, whether that's through a vinyasa or some other movement transition. Feeling what you are doing moment by moment. From down dog, when you're ready, left leg sweeps up, bend your knee in and start circling. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. Circle your ankle a few times. Both directions. Take your leg a little higher and then left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across towards right upper arm. Send it up and back. And right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge. Feeling where you are, what you're doing. Using what you feel to fine-tune. Last breath here. Tip forward. Standing splits. Last breath here. Step back. Warrior one, inhale, arms up. Settle in. One more breath. Release. Make your way back to a good resting pose through any movement transition. And settle in. You're welcome to close your eyes. Slow down. One more deep breath in and out. Let's come back through down dog. And step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Let's bend the knees and come into chair, Utkatasana. Hips low, head high, shoulders low, fingers high. Feeling what's going up, what's going down. Last breath here. Fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior three, shift forward and find your balance. And you're welcome to modify or adjust in any way. Try and do this with hips square and with the torso connected to the back leg, forming a straight long line. Last breath here. Step back. Warrior one breath, release through your movement transition. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3. Coming to your full expression. Feeling what it's like to be right here. Last breath. Step back. Warrior 1. Release through your movement transition, making your way back to down dog. Last deep breath in and out. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms up. Inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Again, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3. From here, rise up to standing. Bring your left knee to your chest. Right arm can be out to the side. You can also take right hand to the hip. Stay here or grab your big toe with the first 2 finger and thumb. Could extend part way or all the way straight. Nice long spine. Open the left leg out to the left, just at a slight angle, still standing nice and tall. Bring it back to the front, and then opposite hand to the outside of the knee or the outside of the foot for a twist. Can open through the left shoulder, maybe even extend left arm back, maybe even look back. Last breath here. Gaze forward, release with the front hand, catch with the back hand, King Dancer, Natrajasana. Last balance on this side, kick your foot into your hand, letting the chest be opened. Last breath. Step back, high lunge. Make your way back to down dog, feeling what you are choosing to do, whatever that is. Transitions can be a time to take care of yourself, integrate what you've done. From down dog, when you're ready, left leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3. Rise up to standing. Bring the right knee to the chest. Opposite arm can be out or at the hip. You can stay holding the knee or grab the big toe, extending part way or all the way straight. Open your right leg out to the right without altering the torso. Keep the torso long and square to your front. Bring it back to the front, set up for a twist, opposite hand to the outside of the knee or the outside of the foot. As you twist, try not to let your leg cross your body. So your right leg is going straight forward from the hip rather than across it. Last breath here. Gaze forward. Release with the front hand, catch with the back hand, king dancer. Kick your foot into your hand. Maybe a little tip forward, but more than anything, go up. Last breath. Step back. High lunge. Make your way to a good rest. Let's come to a kneeling position. If you want to pad your knees, you could roll up the front of the mat or grab a blanket or cushion. Bring pelvis to neutral. So notice if your hips tip back. If so, drop the tail, lift through the front. Hands to the top of the buttocks for Camel Pose, Ustrasana. So you can start by rolling the shoulders and elbows back. Puffing up the chest. Try and put space between your upper back and your lower back so you're not collapsing into your hands. You're lifting up. You can stay here or reach your hands back for your heels. If your heels are a little too far, tucking your toes will give you another couple of inches. If it's still too far, keep your hands on your buttocks, or you could try using blocks. When the pose feels complete, come up and release. Take a seat back. Neutral spine. You can stay resting or come up again, same thing, or if there's another variation you know or want to try, you're welcome. Feel free to take it very gently. Sometimes doing a pose in a very subtle way can be most interesting or useful. You might test the waters. How is this now? Do you want to go a little deeper? And stay as long or short as you like. When the pose is done, come down. Let's take child's pose, spreading the lower back. And then lift up onto hands and knees. We'll get set up for a twist here. Thread the needle. From hands and knees, lift the left arm up. Curl from fingertips down, thread it through right behind the right wrist. Come all the way down onto your shoulder, inside of your head, and then open up through the top shoulder. You can push the right hand into the floor or into your bottom forearm, or if it works better for you, feel free to take it up and back. Release, unwind. Might take a few rolls through the spine. Letting go of that side. And setting up for the other side. Neutral spine. Right arm lifts. Curl from fingertips down, thread it through, come onto your shoulder, side of your head, and then push the left hand into the floor or that bottom forearm, or take it up and back. And then release. Take a couple rolls through the spine. And any other front to back or side to side movement. You might come back through down dog. Let's come all the way through to sitting and onto our backs. Bring your knees in. Take a little circle or rock with your knees, massaging the lower back and sacrum into the floor. Drop your feet to the floor and we'll set up for some hip stretches. So you can cross the right ankle above the left knee. Reach your hands through, grab the left leg and hug it in. As you do this, drop your shoulders, drop your chin so the back of the neck is long. And then release, drop the left foot to the floor, straighten the right leg up, flex and point your right foot a few times, circle your ankle. And then keeping the right leg where it is, straighten the left leg along the floor, grounding down through the back of the left leg, and then open your right leg out to the right. You can support your leg in any number of ways. One way is to have your elbow on the floor, leg resting into your hand. You could hold by your foot or ankle, but try not to tip over. Keep that left leg grounded. Imagine there's a sandbag over your left thigh. Bring this straight right leg up and across for a twist. You can take the left hand to grab the right foot. If that's too far, you might use some kind of strap, bend your knee, or hold the calf. And bring it all the way over until it comes to the floor. You can tip over, drop down through the right hip, roll open through the right shoulder. If you want to add a quad stretch to this, your free hand can reach for your free foot. Once you have hold, drop the right shoulder again. In a moment, we'll release onto our back. Some of you might come through half or full lotus. Please don't force anything. This isn't for everybody. But as you roll onto your back, if it feels right to bend the right ankle, right leg and bring your ankle to half lotus, you could. And then that bottom leg might thread up and around into full lotus. Don't force it. Hug what you ended up with. Could be half lotus, full lotus, crossed ankles, or something else. Give it a little circle or rock, a little self-massage for the lower back and hips. And then release, unwind. Give a little shake out, kick your butt. And then drop your feet to the floor. Same thing other side. Cross the left ankle above the right knee. Reach your hands through. Grab the right leg, hug it in. And then keep releasing. So these poses can be like little mini life situations. Putting yourself in an uncomfortable situation, doing your best to function and move towards what you want and, you know, change what you can. Still being in action. We don't skip that part here. There is action. There is intention. And can all of that happen within a space of ease, surrender, and letting go? When we're in a meditation and there is no action, it's just surrender and letting go. It's noticing and allowing, noticing and allowing. That's great. Please do that. And then there's life, where there's all kinds of things you need to do, decisions to make and actions to take and stuff to deal with. So I think that the physical practice is a bridge between taking what we learn in meditation and then applying it to life. Let's drop the right foot to the floor, straighten the left leg up, flex and point. Circle. Straighten the right leg along the floor, grounding. Open the left leg out to the left. Going to your full expression. So if you are going to your full expression, you will meet your limits. So how is that for you when you do? I know for me, when I meet my limits, sometimes my mind thinks there is a big problem. It shouldn't be hard, shouldn't be like this, should be different. So in those instances, I get to practice feeling what it's like to be here. Can I open up to take it in just like this? Continuing to take care of myself, do what I need to do, and allow it to be. How do you do that? Let's take this up and across. Open out through the left arm. Drop down through the left hip. And if you did add a quad stretch on the other side, you might add that again. So for me, there's been an understanding that part of what I'm doing is growing in my capacity to be with discomfort. Discomfort, in the past and often sends me running for solutions, like, fix it. So can I create some space around how it is to be here? Just take a breath, feel it. And then whatever solutions or action I might take from there is going to come from a more centered, grounded place rather than reactivity, habitual, closed-minded, fearful. Roll onto your back, finding your way to possibly half lotus, maybe full lotus, maybe crossed ankles. Hug it to your chest and could take a little circle or rock. Unwind, give it a little shake out. And check in with yourself. What do you need to feel complete in this practice? Is there some pose or stretch you want to do? Is there some part of your body that needs some attention? Take your time, winding down. Eventually coming into stillness, finding a symmetrical, relaxed position. Letting go of the control of your breath. Letting go of the weight of your body. Letting go of all the doing. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, gently waking your body up again. Let this movement increase gradually through your wrists and ankles, and stretch out through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in. Roll to one side. And use your hands to help you up to sitting. And bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you have a good rest of your day.